Up till now, we have seen how to define interface, how to extend interface, and which are the basic mechanisms associated with the interface. Now, it is a time to actually implement the interfaces. What is the implementation? In the previous example, we have seen the mechanism like we are extending one interface. For example, interface demo extends interface, for example, one. So, extending means inheriting mechanism only allowed one interface to be extended by another interface. But implementing is nothing but a class implements one interface or class use that interface. Class and interface are rather little bit different terms. So interfaces are only used as a superclasses. Thus, there is a need to create a class that inherit the given interface. Means all the interfaces we have created will be acting like a base class, superclass. Means they are not a subclasses. So there is a one thing that should inherit, means that should implement itself. So the class will implement interface. So how to implement it? There is a keyword class, then you have to write the class name, then you have to apply or write the keyword that is implements, then you have to write the interface name and then your body of the class. So classes can implement the interfaces. We have to keep in mind some terms related to interfaces by implementing them. That is, a class can implement one or more interfaces. Implements interface 1, comma, interface 2. We can implement more than one interface. Second, if there is more than one interface, then both the names should be separated by the commas. Okay, this is the rule for implementing more than one interface. Now, we will take another term related to interface, and that is nothing but variables in interfaces. Advantages of declaring variables within an interface is that they become globally available to all classes and need not be declared explicitly in classes implementing them. Okay, what I am saying, advantage of declaring variables within an interface is that they become globally available to all classes and need not be declared explicitly. Means interface is nothing but a mechanism having its variables in a global nature. How it will be? For example, we are having the interface A, okay, sample interface A, and it is having the variables. For example, P equals to 4 and for example Q equals to 3. Now, who will implement the interface? Class will going to implement the interface. So, class B implements interface A. Now, we can directly use these variables into this because this is also one method, but it is an interface, means it is an interface implementing another method. But basically, it can be having the its own variables in a global nature, so they are directly without any conversion can be used in another classes. For example, I am write like integer x equals to p, means here p's value is supplied to x, means here p is globally available here. For example, I am having one method that is demo and it is having some variable that is the integer size. Then for example, it is having its own some features and then it is checking if size is less than q. But q is a part of which class? But it is a part of the interface. So it is globally available to this class also. So this is the mechanism how to create a variables in the interface, or how one interface variables are easily available to another classes or another interfaces. Now, we will take one example how to create a interface for that, or how to use the interface to solve any mechanism. For example, I will write the interface like interface type result. Then, which things are allowed in the interface? We all know that only the variables and methods of the final and abstract type are allowed here. So we will write like final static float pi, that is equals to 3.14. Then we will write one method float type compute, and it is having the variables like float x, float y. Okay, because it is a definition, I am giving here the semicolon. Interface is nothing but a 1% similar mechanism to abstract, because it is giving only the prototypes, not giving the detailed definitions. Means I have declared only the prototype here, not defined here. Then interface, why we are creating interface? Because it will be implemented by another classes. So I will create one class, that is the, for example, class add. But add will implement this result interface. So I will write the keyword implements result. Okay. Now what will be the next? In this, compute method has declared in the result, but we all know that interface methods and variables are global to another classes who are implementing them. So we directly use this method in this class without redeclaring it. So we will write like public void add, sorry, here is the function public void compute in bracket. What are the parameters? Float x, float y. Okay. Now I am defining here, so not give the semicolon. And simply what is the compute? I will make the addition. So I will write return x plus y. So this is the class who have implemented the result interface and who have calculated the addition. Now we will create another class which will implement the result interface. That is, for example, I will create one class, and that is nothing but the area of circle. Then it will implement which interface? Definitely it will implements the result interface. Interface is acting as a prototype who will provide the mechanisms to another classes, and another classes who are implementing these interfaces will only take these methods and variables easily without redeclaring. So here I will also take the method, that is the compute. As we know that circle is having the area of circle having the formula like pi r square. Okay, but here only r is required, so here are two variables, two parameters, so there is no any problem. We will take only first as a radius. So we will take the method like public float compute in bracket float x, float y. Then simply how to calculate the area? That is nothing but the pi. This is also declared in a interface and in the interface it is declared as a final, means no one has the right to change the value of pi. So pi into r. Here for r I will use the x. So x into x. Okay. Then I will complete this section. But these are only the interface and classes which we have created. But now we have to create one class who is having the main method, and by which we are going to save the name of that program. So for example, I will take class interface demo. Then what I will do here, I will only take the object or create the object of the two classes, that is class addition and circle area. So how will I create? For example, class add having the variable a, that is the add type a equals to new add. Okay. Then what is the area of circle? That is the c equals to new area of circle. Now I have created one interface, that is the result. So I will write result type r equals to no. Simply I will create only the result type object of that interface, and what I will do means in actual programming terms, what is the mechanism of implementing these interfaces? To implement this interface to classes, we have to pass your definition to this interface, that is r equals to a. What this do, this will pass all the information to this interface, and this interface in its structure will feed the definitions and then calculate the things, and then only will display the final mechanisms. Now if only writes addition, plus we have to write what is the addition, because I have created pass this variable to this. So calling the this variable means call the methods by this variable, like